message was recorded by none other than this chief priest or ultra-Orthodox priest in Russia. And once you hear this, I can promise you, I can guarantee you that you will be shocked and moved by his speech. Let's take a listen first what he is saying.
Putin has made his darkest and most specific threats yet about using nuclear weapons against the West.
Тоже есть оружие, да знают об этом. Сейчас только я сказал. Тоже есть оружие, которое может поражать цели на их территории. И что все они придумывают сейчас, чем пугают весь мир, что все это реально грозит конфликтом с использованием ядерного оружия, а значит уничтожением цивилизации. Они чего, этого не понимают, что ли?
I just hope we don't end up with a World War III nuclear weapons. Because all indications and all signs are heading in that direction. Look, any human being, any nation, any superpower, they call themselves superpowers. The moment that person, that country, that superpower walks away from the true divine God, bring in laws that are offensive to this true divine God, that person, that country, that superpower must fall.
Basically, in this video, you can clearly see him issuing a warning, a chilling message that he is absolutely very, very confident we are going to be seeing the end of United States of America. Because according to this priest, America, US, they violated pretty much all the laws of God. And now they will be punished. But if you take a look at what US is saying, they're saying that we are actually representing God by protecting Israel. And for US to continue on believing what they believe about Jesus Christ, end of time and all that, they need to support Israel. I mean, if you take a look at the evangelical Christians, they are the biggest supporter of the Zionist regime. And the reason for that is because they believe that salvation, the only way they can protect themselves and get Jesus Christ, Isa alayhi salam, to come down to rescue them from the trials and tribulation of the end of time is by protecting Israel. But on the other hand, you have this new narrative from this guy from Russia saying that no, that is not the case. You cannot say that Israel has anything to do with the end of time doctrine. So we are seeing now a clear conflict coming very soon within Christianity and Judaism, where one party, i.e. the ultra-Orthodox Russian priest, their narrative is clashing with what the evangelical Christians' narrative is about end of time. And therefore, I am very, very scared, because remember, World War II, World War I, they were not initiated by Muslims. They were initiated by the non-Muslims. So when we talk about safety and security and peace on earth, it is not the Muslim who are the threats. It is actually the non-Muslims, i.e. in this case, the Christian and the extremist Jew, the Zionist. Let's take a listen to what he has to say, and then I will tell you more.
That is proven. Throughout the history of humanity, so many empires came that ruled the world with a fist of iron. Where are they now? Gone, never to be seen. Because the moment we challenge God, we must fall. God will always remain and be the sovereign authority and the ruler over everyone and everything. We cannot claim to be gods on earth, because we are false gods, and this false god is only temporary. And on the other hand, as humans, how long are we going to live? Some say, there are people on the face of this earth now. They live in the hundreds of years, but nobody knows where they are. Well, no matter how long you live, eventually you will die, my dear friend. So for you to think you're God, then Satan has bluffed you, Satan has blinded you, and will laugh at you, not only here, but in the next life. But the next life is much worse, because here there is always a comeback. The Lord Jesus is still crying out from Calvary, from that cross. With His precious blood, He's saying, come back and I will forgive you. It doesn't matter what you have done. It doesn't matter how far you have gone. It doesn't matter what kind of trouble you are in. Just turn back to me and I will save you. But do not follow deceptive ways. Do not follow those dark alleys. Do not believe in satanic rituals, undergrounds, and child sacrifices, because this will lead you to one place: self-destruct. And
basically, he said two things. Number one is that the West, United States and European countries, they are following this false god, which means, according to this Russian ultra-Orthodox, I think he's a priest, they're following Antichrist. They're following Dajjal. Who is going to be then following Jesus Christ? According to this guy, this person, it is going to be Russia. And therefore, Russia, they are not going to reconcile with US or European countries, not because of geopolitical issues they have, but also because how their understanding of end of time clashes with each other. These two, entity or nation, whatever we call, within Christianity, Russia versus America, is going to clash very soon. Is going to clash, and this is a war that Russia has with Ukraine. It's not a war just for Russia's existence, but it is being considered as a holy war, because this is what Putin, he said, that I am on the right side of this history, and this guy Zelensky is the Antichrist. He is supporting LGBTQ. He is just a puppet of the Antichrist. So again, this war, dear my sisters, Ukraine, Russia, what is happening right now in Gaza and Zionist Israel, is not going to end. It is what we are seeing is just the tip of the iceberg of what is coming in the future. And I am very, very worried, because these non-Muslims, they fought in the past, they're going to fight again, because Allah mentioned about them in the Quran, they're very, very violent. I mean, Muslim, we are, subhanallah, we are really not the initiator of trouble. These are the people who are the initiators. So we need to be keeping our eyes open and see what is happening, and inshallah make dua at the same time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.